A new subscriber has died with the righteous absolution.
What do we get? Oh, it's Linda Guy looking around. Hey, Larry, welcome. Right, I think that takes care of that. Let's get ourselves set up. One more push. There we go. Hopefully that does.
Incoming transmission to the righteous absolution. Captain to the bridge.
Well, it looks like everything's set up on our Oh, whoa. Sheesh. What happened to me? Oop, that ain't it. What happened to my PNG? Uh-oh. Hold up. There we go. I must have basically had the invisibility on. Turned out I was on, but it was basically too big. But hey, welcome aboard the Twitch broadcast ship Righteous Absolution, the top of your line ship for all your Pokemon fun. I'm the Trojan Virus, TCV for short. And as mentioned yesterday, Pokemon Champions has basically come live, and a lot of the fun stuff is there. Took me a while in between stuff to get some
Captain, a new subscriber has docked with
Nexo,
the righteous absolution.
Thank you for the resub. Thank you very much. I'm glad you'll be here. Ooh, we got a new emote. Eat. So I think this should do well. That worked out well. And we got a level 1 hype train. If we get some new people, we could get that hype train started. But thank you. An 8-month hype, that's pretty good. But anyway, back to the thing. We are getting ourselves ready for Pokemon, for our fun with Pokemon of Champions. Let's get ourselves ready. I just finished up some last-minute preparation work, so I'm glad everybody's here. So anyway, don't you dare do this to me, you... Hold up. So, maybe I did, because I might have pushed it. There we go. God darn it, come on. Golly, I just need to move it to the other screen. Can't basically do much if I can't basically do with the... Thank you. Wait, what? There, thank you. There. I hate when it does this. I'm gonna have to take a look at the mouse. Anyway, hopefully we got ourselves our first ever hype train. Haven't had that in a while. We'll figure this out. Anyway, I'm sure this is what we all came to see. Champions. Let's get ourselves started. Pairing software. Now we get to see what we're gonna have. I haven't played Stadium before. This game can be played fully without spending any money, but there are items available for purchase. Be sure to get permission from your guardian before... Yep. There we go. Champions. What's the course do in English? Let's get this. Unfortunately, this is a live game, so we can't. Would you like to begin playing the language? You can't change this letter. Yes. Change to... We're gonna have English. North America. Let's see. USA West. North America, USA West. Is correct. Yes. There we go. 1989. You selected January 1980. Is this correct? Certain competitions are organized by age group. Alright, no worries. Alright, yes. Terms of use. It's always fun part. We gotta deal with this whole TOS stuff. So basically, definitions and such, like paid service, da-da-da-da. Basically, they state that you can get... It's to summarize the TLDR of this whole legal stuff. It's mumbo-jumbo that says, hey... Alright, now we just do private policy. A lot of it's just jargon stuff that explains that they can use the data for whatever it does for feedback, among other such. In the simplistically of layman's terms, it's because most of it's stuff that people are more familiar with. They also have the right, basically, to let's say, oh, we're gonna end the whole thing. Regretfully, that's how it is. Here we go. Game will now be downloaded. 5 millibytes. Or megabytes. Look at this. Oh, that was quick. Probably a bug fix. Anyway, now we get to move your left stick to select an image. And we're doing this. Your base appearance cannot be changed later. Ah, so this is the base appearance. Alright. Customize. Nope. Nope. And we could do short locks. Oh, right. Let's see. That'll work. There we go. There we go. Now next. Nope. We're fine here. Continue. Are you happy with the appearance? Yes. I'm grabbing stuff from home. Oh, good to see you, Nexo. That's good. I see you're in the VGC stuff. Enter your name. This will be our guy's name, Finn. Yes. Your name is set. Here we go. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. The mysterious creatures known as Pokemon live in all sorts of places. People love to compete with each other and battle alongside Pokemon. Oh, I like this. I'm going to shut up for this part. As well as the best comes to battle, the battle arena in the city of Frontier. With this arena, Pokemon trainers face each other in fierce battles. Canway, owner of the battle arena. Caraway, they move quickly. Kajima, mayor of Frontier. Pokemon champions. The title is revered throughout Frontier and indeed through the entire world. Who will next claim the title and the crown alongside it? Meet your destiny at the battle arena. Become the strongest trainer of all. Huh. Cordy's personal gym. Oh, look at that little guy. Aww. Everyone's just a chill over this place. I gotta say, already, we got some stuff right here. Ooh. Well, well. I do say you must be Finn. Name's Cordy. I run this here personal gym. Fine place, wouldn't you say? I ain't trading up a whole lot of Pokemon here, that's for sure. Pretty cool place, really snazzy place. But I ain't as young as I used to be. Which is why I've been on the hunt for a young go-getter who can take over a gym for me. When word reached me about you, I thought this might be just the person for the job. I sure am glad you've agreed to come. But I need you to test your talent before I go, leaving my darling gym in your hands. Most important, I need to see whether your trainer chops are up for the task. So what do you say, head over to the gym court in the back and get right to battling? Ooh. Hey, wait, forgot somebody? You must be the new kid here that Grandpa's been talking about. It's nice to meet you. I'm Tatora. I manage the front desk here at the gym. Hey! Oh, Rotom. Ha! Sorry for the scare. This is Roti, a Rotom that lives inside a headset. It can tell you all sorts of useful information during battles. Seriously, Roti's a big help for anyone who spends a lot of time on the courts. Isn't that right, Roti? Sure is. I can tell you about opponents' weak spots, different move effects, and much more. Let's be friends, Finn. Believe me, Rhodey, there's a keeper. A trainer couldn't ask for a better ally. Now, how about we get on to that battle? The gym court's through here. Come on. We'll be there in 2 shakes of a Mareep's tail. Pretty decent, I gotta say. Looks pretty snazzy. Well, bet you never seen a gym court in such fine condition, have you? The local kids like to stop here with their folks to watch battles, so we keep the place looking nice. I'll lend you some of my Pokemon this time, Finn, so we can get straight to testing those battle skills. Alright, we got some tests, so we gotta do some test battles. Oh, I like his shirt. It's an Ampharos Mega one. Think you can draw out my Pokemon's potential? Then show me what you're made of. Got 3 Pokemon going over. Got 3 Pokemon going over, all shiny, of course. Yay! That'd be good, Nexo. And remember, no matter how old you get, the thrill of facing a new opponent never fades. Oh, that is so true, Cordy. That is so true. That's Pokemon Battle for you. Well, time to basically give an example. To quote in the great words of a famous boxing announcer, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Charizard, huh? In single battles, you'll select 3 Pokemon from your battle team, sending them out one at a time. To do battle, victory goes to the trainer who first defeats all of their opponent's Pokemon. Select fight the lower right-hand corner of the screen to take on the move selection screen. Once you reach the move selection screen, select Body Slam for your Pokemon's available move. It's time to dish an attack on your opponent. Alright, Body Slam. Boosh! Well, these models are pretty decent looking. Huh. In Pokemon battles, Pokemon on both sides will unleash moves just like this, one after another. Try to defeat your opponent's trainer by reducing the HP of 0 of all their Pokemon. Reduce the HP of all their Pokemon to 0. Next up, let's look at the type matchups, which are critical for getting the upper hand in battle. Every Pokemon all types use them at least one type to associate with them. Grass-type Pokemon will take double damage if hit with a Fire-type move, but Fire-type moves will take just half the damage hit with a Grass-type move. These difference of effectiveness is how type matchups play a role in a Pokemon battle. If Venusaur you're up against a Grass-type, try using a Fire-type move against it. Now that you know how effective fire type moves are against grass types, select fight and then go select flamethrower. Alright. Oh, that roasted it. I do like the detail when it hits, at least. Aw, but I'm gonna miss the death note that. You defeated the grass type Venusaur using a fire type move. Use type matchup to choose the most effective moves possible and take control of the battle. Blast. Uh-oh. I know what that one is. When a Pokemon faints, a trainer must then switch in another Pokemon from the party. Your next opponent appears to be a Water-type Pokemon, Blastoise. Water-type Pokemon deal double damage against fire, so your side's now at a disadvantage. When you find yourself on the wrong end of an unfavorable team-type matchup, switch your Pokemon out so you can send in a different Pokemon to fight, so you get can be a good strategy. Let's give it a try. Start by selecting a Pokemon. Oh, that's easy. When you select a Pokemon, you'll be taken to another screen where you can choose different Pokemon to switch in. Why don't you select Meganium and send it into this battle? Alright, Meganium it is. Your turn, Charizard! Go Meganium! The opposing Blastoise uses Hydro Pump. Not very effective. You switch in Meganium, which has a type advantage against Blastoise. Pokemon can't use moves on the turn they're switched in, but since damage from Water-type moves is halved against your Grass type, you're able to limit the damage you took. Now let's try having Meganium use Bullet Seed, a Grass-type move that'll deal double damage against Water types. Bullet Seed! Good lord! 4 times! But this is a tutorial fight, so I wouldn't be surprised. It's super effective. The Pokemon was hit 4 times. You defeated Blastoise. Remember that switching in a different Pokemon during a battle can be an effective tool for seizing victory. And he got Heracross. Uh-oh. Whenever a Pokemon with the higher speed stat will usually get the move first. Your opponent's Heracross will be the first to move against because of the higher speed stat than Meganium. In this case, why don't you try switching in a speedier Pokemon so you can attack first? Go ahead and switch to Pidgeot. It has a higher speed than Heracross. Here we go. Ooh, that's... Ow! Yeah, that wasn't very effective, but it still did some damage. Pidgeot is now in the battle, and since it has a higher speed stat than the opposing Heracross, it should be able to attack first. Try having Pidgeot use the Hurricane move. Oh, that's a good tutorial to teach the basics. Pidgeot's speed stat was higher than Heracross, so was able to attack first and knock Heracross out. Since you managed to defeat all 3 Pokemon from the other side, that means you win the battle. Now keep it up and keep having fun battling Pokemon. Ha! Not half bad, kid. In fact, top marks. I've been battling for a good 55 years, so I can tell you, you got fantastic instincts. You pulled off a fine battle with my team. Don't forget about little old me. Seeing your opponent's weak spots was handy, right? The battle showed me all I need to see. Now I know my hunch about you was correct. The gym's all yours from now on. Do it as you please. Gott in Himmel, for real? That was fast. Well, that's Grandpa for you. Anyway, going with his gut while the rest of us catch up. Don't hold it against him or anything, okay, Finn? Ha! You got me there. Want to know something else my gut's telling me? Finn's got what it takes to join the ranks of our Pokemon Championship. You think so? I'll provide any support you need, so you just battle your hearts out knowing I've got your back. But he said, look forward to working with you, Finn. Right, time to recruit some Pokemon, I think. We're shipping out, come on. 2 shakes of a Mareep's tail and all that. Kit. How are things? Why, howdy, Cody. Howdy do. We got a whole bunch of darling Pokemon ready and raring to go, just like always. And the Pokemon aren't just the only ones. Glad to see yours. Oh, and the Pokemon aren't the only ones. Glad to see yours, chirpy as ever yourself. Allow me to introduce someone to you. Kit, this here's Finn. Pleasure to meet you, Finn. Kit's the name. I'm the face of the Roster Ranch, and dang proud of it. The ranch right here is where Pokemon breeders rate all kinds of Pokemon with love and care. The Pokemon trainers drop on by to recruit them. Ain't this place just the best? Speaking of, let me take a stab while you're here. You're the new gym manager the court has been searching, high and low, ain't you? Guilty as charged. Thought so. Well, if you got Cordy's seal of approval, you must be sure for something. These here darling Pokemon would love to battle beside a trainer like you. So don't be shy about recruiting them. Think you can tell Finn how to go about doing it, Kit? Sure thing. Old Kit's explaining everything. Don't you sweat it. Since this will be your first time recruiting a Pokemon from us, it's on the house. Let's take a look, see what you're ready for us, then. This way, Finn. They just show the whole gimmick of how it works. So let's see what we get. Let's get recruiting, shall we? Meet up a new lineup of Pokemon. Yes. This is the tutorial, so nothing changes. Look. Go on, don't be shy. Pick a Pokemon that strikes your fancy. And don't forget, it usually costs VP to go recruiting a Pokemon permanently. But just for once, I'll let you pick one for nothing. Alright, so we got a few of the Pokemon we got. We got Charizard, with the Blaze ability, Tyranitar for Sandstream, Armarouge, Palafin, Pikachu, Lucario, Gardevoir, Absol, Altaria, and a Snorlax. Now this one's not bad, it's a special hitter. You could go Charizard, which gets us basically one of our Megas early. Which one should I go as the Bugaboo? Both are pretty good. I might as well go with Palafin. Yes. You recruited Palafin permanently. Mighty fine Pokemon you picked out there. Come on back when you feel like recruiting more little darlings from our ranch, you hear? Seems like you got the gist of how to recruit Pokemon from Kit. With that lockdown, let's head back to the gym, shall we? Take good care of that little darling you recruited. Don't be a stranger now. Welcome back. Oh, better yet, I forgot she's supposed to be German. I better prep up something. Here we go. Let's do this. Willkommen zurück. Did you manage to recruit a lovely Pokemon? We sure did. Turns out that talented Pokemon are drawn to talented trainers like Finn. That still leaves you with a grand total of 1 Pokemon to your name, eh? You'll need 6 Pokemon to face off each other and trainers in battle. For now, let me lend you the remaining 5 you need from my own personal box. You'll need to access your own box and add Pokemon there to make a battle team before you can actually use them for battle. Speaking of, Brody, mind to give our recruit the rundown of Pokemon and battle teams? Happy to. This sort of thing is my specialty. Ooh, this is interesting. To battle with other trainers, you need to make a battle team with 6 Pokemon on it. First, choose a slot you like to fill. Let's go ahead and drop Palafin in your team then. Then we can fill all the rest of the team with some auto team building. Yes. And ta-da! You got a battle team! Try making some teams you once yourself once you're comfortable with how it works, okay? This is gonna be fun. But I wonder how everyone's doing, of course, with this. Nicely done! Looks like you got your box and a battle team all prepped. With that, you're finally ready to get into ranked battles. A good first goal would be to graduate from the beginner tier to the Pokeball tier. Beginner tier is pretty much what it sounds like. Your opponent in this tier will be rookies. You'll do fine there, I know. Lay it on the battlefield and just have fun. Ahem. Tora! Guten Tag, yeah, what? Show Finn here where to go for ranked battles, would ya? You mean right now? But I just started watching one of Caraway's old interviews. Here, Finn, you should come watch too. You've heard of Caraway, right? She owns the battle arena. She's also, you know, incredibly amazing awesome. I've been her biggest fan for ages. Come on now, Tatora, you can watch that video any old time. Come back to it later. Okay, I'll show you where to go, Finn. This is gonna be fun. Now let's see what we can deal with. Ooh, try the beginner tier. Relax, you'll do great. Break a leg. We're gonna deal with this, eh? Alright, looks like we gotta deal with some new people. Alright, I see he's got 3 Pokemon, so we need to pick which one. So let's see, we got Focus Sash, Quick Claw. I think we'll open up with, since 3 of his Pokemon are poisons, or that, we can do him first. Better yet, yeah, Trample. Let's see. 3 of the Pokemon could be nailed. Tricky. We'll do Beedrill first. Yeah, we'll do you first. Aggron second. Since they'll be able to deal with most of those. And lastly, Beedrill last. And let's see what we can do. Alright, we're both beginner tiers. Of course, a Zoomerol. Flip turn. Boom. Alright, come on. Go, Beedrill! Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, Poison Jab. Oh, that's gotta hurt. I swap back to playing Fire Emblem. I make questionable decisions in games. I swap back to playing Fire Emblem. That took care of the beat. That took care of it. Whimsicott, eh? Extremely effective. Grandpa. let's get out something beefy. Go Aggron! Don't know if it's a player or if it's a bot, but anyway, Ironhead. Yep, I'm starting to suspect this is a bot. Finish it off with another Ironhead. Anyway, let's see what we get. Grandpa's down. Well, this our first victory went well. Beginner tier. We now made it to Pokeball. Rank 4. I gotta say, at least it's a little interesting. Nice going, Finn. You breezed right through the beginner tier. It would have been a lot tougher without my handy battle info, right, Zitsit? I'm so happy to see you found your feet already. I just knew you'd be great at these. Of course, I expect nothing from a promising trainer I've taken under my wing. But don't forget, you still have ways to go. There are 6 tiers in total for rank battle. The one you'll be dealing with next is called the Pokeball tier. I hope someday you'll climb through every last tier to reach the top, the champion tier. Coaching trainers so that they can achieve the lofty goal is my dream. Well, I'll do my best. I'm gonna do my best, I mean. Oh, you're more than capable of doing it, Finn, I'm sure. Phew, all this burning passion sure leaves an old fellow parched. Katora, think you can fetch us some chilled bottles of pop from the store? Can do, but you're paying me back later, okay, Grandpa? Well, anyway, we're gonna take a look. Gordy! Finn, we got guests incoming! Ooh, guests. Oh, it's those two. Well, Caraway and Kojima. It's rare to see the both of you here together, to what I owe to you the pleasure. Lovely to see you, Cordy. And you as well, trainer. I don't believe we've met before. My name's Caraway. I'm the owner of the Battle Arena. I'll introduce myself as well, shall I? Kojima's the name. I'm the mayor of this fine city of Frontier. Funny to meet you, young trainer. So the Battle Arena's owner's paying us a surprise visit with the mayor of the city? Is our poor old gym getting shut down or something? This Rotom has some unique ideas. We're simply here as part of our tour around the personal gyms. I've only been the owner of the Battle Arena for like half a year. You know, getting to know the city's various battle facilities is due diligence. Well, since we're here talking about Cordy, since we're talking about Cordy, I'm sure everything in this gym is shipshape. You take your coaching duties just as seriously as you take your battling. Looks like you got the mayor's seal of approval. Regardless, if there's anything troubling you, please don't hesitate to mention it. Well, but dude, that's kind of you to say, but I already went and solved one big problem on my plate. Allow me to present our gym's new manager, our very own Finn. My 55 years of Pokemon trainer are telling me this kid's gonna be one to watch. Oh, so that's what that gleam in your eye is all about, huh? You finally found a successor. You made a good choice, Cordy. I can tell this one has battle spirits and talent to match. They'll sure do a fine job running the gym. Finn, was it? I hope to see you win your way to the rank battles, all the way up to champion tier. Good luck, champion-to-be. Glad we stopped by just in time to hear the good news. Yes, in fact, Finn, why don't I give you a little something to celebrate you becoming a gym manager? You've obtained the Omni Ring! Ooh. That device is called the Omni Ring. It can draw out the potential that lies hidden within Pokemon. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of it and show us some stupendous battles. There you have it, Finn. Shake the battle arena to its foundations, you hear? I hope to see you there. I have to say, it looks pretty good. Huh, hold up. Let me take a look and see what we can get. Ich bin Zyrtec. They were out of pop, so I got lemonade instead. Hope that's okay. A lemonade would totally hit the spot, actually. Thanks, Atora. I'm afraid you went at the worst time, though. Caraway stopped for a visit, you see. Hold up. Dogmash Fisk! She just dropped out of the blue? I wish I've been here to meet her. Do you think she'll visit again if Finn wins a bunch of ranked battles? Well, if that's the goal, then I think a lesson on using the Omni Rings in order. Stop on by the training room when you're ready, and I'll get you started. How about a little recap of some of the topics we've been talking about, no? Step 1, recruit some Pokemon. Step 2, train them. Step 3, use them to do battle. It's pretty much the basic flow, remember, these steps and you'll be fine. You can also use VP at the shop to get stuff like held items and clothes. Don't forget to get your held, don't forget to give the held items you obtained to your Pokemon before heading out into battle. That about covers it for now, I think. Let's all shoot for the stars as one big champion team, here we come. You claim the following items. Log into the game. You got 10K. Oh, hello. News. We got official warm-up challenge. Ooh, that could be good. We got Battle MA, regular roster, champion tier. Let's take a look at the mailbox. Starter pack. Oh yeah, I remembered. I got the starter pack. So we got the early download. Hello. We got some quick coupons and a Dragonite. That's the one. And of course I got the starter pack. So we got claim. There we go. Let's see mission. What do we get? With coordinates missions, you can earn and claim rewards for fulfilling certain conditions. Some missions are updates weekly on a daily basis, while others are newly assigned each week. Log into the game. Complete my daily missions. Recruit a Pokemon, whether a trial basis or permanent. Take part in one ranked battle. Ah, these are basically, that's the membership stuff. Hold up, there we go. Let's do some training. There we are. Battle tutorials. Alright. Ooh, double battles. We could try this out. These are all stuff you do the tutorials, and then once we do that, we can get ready. Here we go. This is the standard for most VGCs. Primarina and basically Garchomp. In double battles, you and your opponent will select 4 Pokemon from your battle team, sending out 2 at a time to do battles. Victory goes to the trainer who first defeats all of the opponent's Pokemon. Battle allows you to enjoy more challenging strategies. You'll need to remember the basics that apply to single battles while also making new decisions, like which one of your opponent's 2 Pokemon to target with. In double battles, you get to choose the actions for 2 different Pokemon from your team. First, we'll start with Primarina. Select Fight and have Primarina use there. Use Moonblast. Alright. Since it's a double battle, you need to choose which Pokemon to target. After selecting a move, in this case, go ahead and choose Snorlax. Now select an action for Garchomp. This time, how about using Rock Slide to attack both your opponent's Pokemon at once? Alright, so select Fight and of course Rock Slide. It's super effective on Garchomp. Right, Moonblast. Uh-oh. Oof. With Garchomp Garchomp's Rock Slide, you're able to attack both opponent Pokemon at once. You can sometimes seize the advantage in double battles by using multi-target moves like this. Doing so keeps the strategy. Note, multi-target moves will deal less damage when used against 2 targets when they're used against 1 target, so make sure you take that into account. Okay, that's something new we gotta deal with. So that's it, it's just tutorials, and basically that's there. So we got 2K. Mega Evolution, there we go. Ooh, hello! Garchompite, Beedrillite, Gyarados-ite, Steelix-ite, Argranite, Manentric. Ooh, hello! Alright, here we go. Mega Evolution is a mechanic only available to certain Pokemon. It changes a Pokemon's appearance, raises its overall stats, and has the potential to greatly expand the strategies you employ in battle. The Pokemon capable of Mega Evolution can Mega Evolve if it's holding a Mega Stone for that's specific to its species. Your Charizard is a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, and it's holding a Mega Stone, Charizard at X. To have it Mega Evolve for a select fight. Alright. And of course, there. Now choose the Mega Evolve option, then select a move to trigger your Pokemon's Mega Evolution. If you change your mind about Mega Evolving, you can also back up by choosing the Mega Evolve option once more. Now, why don't you select Dragon Claw after choosing the Mega Evolve option? Yep, there we go. Cool! Now we get to deal with that. Charizard is evolved to Mega Charizard X. Since Charizard evolved to Mega Charizard X, it has its stat raised and was able to defeat Mega Goodra. Mega Evolution can only be used once time per battle, so think carefully of which Pokemon you want to Mega Evolve and give them a Mega Stone to hold. Alright, we got... Ooh, hello! We got a few basics. Move priority. These can be useful. Besides, quick coupons are useful because you can get some of those. Alright. The order of which Pokemon use their moves usually determines which one has the higher speed, so let's test out by fighting and have Lucario use the Meteor Mash move. The opposing Alakazam had a higher speed stat, so it was able to attack first. However, there are some moves which allow a user to act first even when facing speedier opponents. These moves are described as having a high priority and are called priority moves. Moves with high priority are used before the move with lower priority. For any priority move, you can check how high priority is by selecting the fight, then looking at the relevant number at the move info window screen that can be displayed on the move selection screen. To see for yourself what happens when the order of the moves battle when using priority move, try having Lucario use Bullet Punch. There we go. Boom. Dead. No big surprise. Ta-da! Your Lucario was able to attack first, even though it was up against an opponent with a higher speed stat. Use priority moves wisely to help your team stay one step ahead of the opposition. I think after this, I'm going to take a... There we go. Go. Besides, it's good to do some of the tutorials because it shows a little basics and it gets me a little bit refresher. Ooh. Attack moves can either be physical or special moves. Physical moves will do more damage the higher the attack stack of the Pokemon using them. Special moves, on the other hand, will do more damage the higher the special attack of the user. But these moves aren't impacted by this user's attack or special attack. Physical moves also deal less damage the higher the target's defense stat is. Likewise, the special moves will deal less damage if the target has a high special defense stat. The Avalugg you're facing is off as a high defense stat and a low special defense stat. As a test, try using Dragon Dart, which is a physical move. Alright. Yep, that shows the basic of physical special. Since the target had a high defense stat, the attack didn't do much damage at all. Now let's try doing Dragon Pulse, which is a special move. Because the target was a low special defense stat, your Pokemon is able to deal a lot of damage. But remember, it's not only the target's defense and special defense that matters. Physical moves will deal a lot more damage when a Pokemon with a high attack stat. A special will do more damage on special attacks. Take into account the Pokemon stat as well as those of your opponent to determine which situation calls for physical or special moves. Yep, that's how it works. Status conditions. If you inflict an opponent with a status condition, you can quickly turn the battle to your advantage. To see the effect in action, Arcanine will use the move Will-O-Wisp. After your opponent uses the physical move Close Combat, your Will-O-Wisp will inflict them with a burn. A burn Pokemon's physical moves will have their damage halves, and the Pokemon also take damage at the end of the turn. Let's test ourselves whether the opponent's physical move will really do half damage. Before, shall we? This time try using the move Flare Blitz. And shaboom! Didn't do much damage. Of course, it had enough energy just to melt. That takes care of the Gallade. Not only did your opponent's physical move Close Combat have its damage half, but the opponent also failed to do the damage from the burn. Remember, inflicting status conditions on your opponent will help you seize the upper hand in battle. Yep. Great coupon. Before we go, I better be right back. I really gotta answer the call to nature. Nature, okay? Be right back, folks.
Oh, and by the way, Smasher, I know I'm gonna say this to every single person here on the stream that's basically a fan of Edge Runners, and I'm gonna take a page from my good friend Larry. I'm gonna say this. This is for Rebecca, bitch.
Okay, so now we know that that breaking the statues is the objective. Alright, now we know. Alright, let's get ready. Alright, that was a quick, so I just had to answer the call to nature, that's all it was. Anyway, let's take a look at the next one. Contact versus non-contact. Here we go. Pokemon moves are broadly divided into two groups, contact moves and non-contact moves. You can see this categorization in the move info window that can be displayed on the move selection screen. Let's learn about the difference between contact moves and non-contact moves by seeing how they interact with the ability that triggers it. Start by having Mosshold here use Population Bomb. Uh-oh. There we go. Pokemon is hit 5 times. Since Mousehold came into contact with the opponent using a contact move, it took damage from the Pokemon's ability Rough Skin. Since Population Bomb is a multi-strike move, Mousehold took damage each time it touched the opponent, adding up to quite a lot of damage in the end of the turn. Hi, Trojan. I play Pokemon Champions. Hey, Hyper. Glad to see you do. I'm doing the tutorials. Next, why don't we see how things turn out if you have Mouse hold the non-contact move, Bullet Seed. Uh-oh, hold up. Something died on me. Right. I hate it when it does this. Headphones died. There we go. 4 times. Neat. Since that was a non-contact move, Mousehold never triggered the opponent's Rough Skin ability, meaning it took no damage while attacking. Remember that contact moves and non-contact moves have different impacts as you choose the right move for each situation in battle. That is correct. But how are you doing, Hyper? I'm glad to see you're doing well. Alright, we got a few more, so let's do weather condition. Here we go. Ooh. Weather conditions can have a big impact on the battle. Let's take a look at the scenario in which rain will help turn the tide of battle in your favor. Before we go change the weather, though, it's important to understand where we're starting from. Let's begin by having Basculegion use the Wave Crash move. There we go. Ooh, that damage from Wave Crash didn't even reduce the opponent's Pokemon's HP by half. But how about we try changing the weather? Have Basculegion use the Rain Dance. There we go, doing great, Chojin. I'm team building for champions. Good. I hope you got some good Pokemon you brought, and if you ever need any help or... Oh, and here's an addendum I'm gonna say. I do have a bunch of Pokemon I don't mind parting, so if ever you need a specific Pokemon, don't be afraid to ask and I'll trade you one of those, either through home or another game. Weather has changed to rain. When it's raining, the power of water-type moves is boosted by 50%. But that's not all. Basculegion ability Swift Swim also doubles its speed stat while it's raining. Why don't you try the Wave Crash again in this weather? Oof. Thanks to that rain, the Water-type move has its speed power boosted by 50%, and Basculegion has the speed stat doubled by Swift Swim ability, meaning it goes on the attack first. Make good use of weather to help you turn the tide of favor. Oh, and to give a little bit of a tidbit, weathers can also do a lot of things too. In the case of rain condition, if we were dealing with Fire-type Pokemon, it also has the uncanny ability of reducing Fire-type moves by half damage, so it does half of its original damage. Including moves like Solar Beam, but it also has other cool perks too. It can also affect certain moves such as Hurricane and Thunder by making their low accuracy attack moves become high accurate. Keep that a note. Clip it if you have to. Besides, I just need to figure out how to deal with this. Pick it. Terrain, the last one. Here we go. Terrains can have various useful effects, including boosting the power of certain type moves. Try half or Terrain, use the move Psychic Terrain. Alright. Battlefield got weird. Opponent out for extreme speed. Use the priority move Extreme Speed, but priority moves fail if Psychic Terrain is activated. So why don't you have your Pokemon try using the move Psychic now that Psychic Terrain's in effect? Sure. See? Watch. Terrain is protected by the Psychic Terrain. The incoming Extreme Speed failed, and you also managed to knock out the opponent with your attack. That was helped by the fact that the power of Psychic Terrain's move is boosted by 30%. While Psychic Terrain is active, terrains have all kind of effects that impact both your side and your opponent's side. Use them to your advantage. That is correct, so make sure to keep note. Hope you're taking notes. That takes care of all the tutorials. Great work! You're becoming quite the battle expert, Finn. That's just the sort of gumption a gym manager needs if they want to work their way up the ranks. It's just what we expect from a talented trainer like you. I'd happy to give support a quick learner like you, Finn. You're a full-fledged trainer now, no doubt about it. You earned the title of full-fledged trainer. Every journey starts with a single step. I can't wait to see just how far your journey will take you. For sure. Hope you get to keep striving for each new height in the rank battles. The higher you climb the ranks, the more VP you'll be able to obtain. And that just comes in super handy when you're recruiting and training Pokemon. I'm here to support you like always, so keep having fun out there and doing your best. First, I think we need to go prepare some. So we got the title full-fledged trainer. Alright, so let's do a test. Now that we got some Pokemon ready, I'm gonna do some transferring. Alright, so we're gonna transfer some Pokemon from there, open the bank. There we go. Let's do this. Should work. Alright, that should be it, but it should be fun. I'm sorry about the whole detail, but we're gonna have a little bit of some logging in. Come on. Oh, there we go. So now we just go Pokemon. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. This is it. Champions. Checking Nintendo account. Yep, this is it. You're now linked with this account. Is this okay? Accessing boxes. Please wait. Now we just choose what Pokemon we want to visit. So I already have a few of my teams. So first, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold up, yeah. Oh wait, nope. We don't need you. Got 6. I also need these 3. That should work. Oh, I can't bring... Okay, so I guess we'll we'll have to hold off for now. Just have to... So we can't use our Cresselia, so that's no problem. This will just bring Sinistcha. Yep. Alright, come on. Gonna take a while. Hopefully it doesn't go into limbo, but now we just gotta go to recruit and bring to home. There's our Pokemon we're bringing. Now the next part, back to champion. Oh, we got updated data. No wonder it was taking a while. Huh, neat. Well, we got that. I might be playing this game off stream a bit, maybe get some ranks. Here we go. But hey, it works out well. We got champions, and I might decide, and it's going to be fun. So this is how we go. You go to recruit. You can now recruit Pokemon from available rosters you find in a roster range. Every 22 hours, you'll be able to meet a new lineup of Pokemon to recruit without using VP. You can also shorten the wait time using a quick coupon. Here we go. Let's choose some Pokemon. Let's collect some Pokemon from home. Pokemon you sent from Pokemon Home can be here in the Pokemon Champions we found and collect in the roster. These visiting Pokemon may have their stats and abilities changed to help them do better suited battles here. Moves won't change automatically, but you can always change them yourself by training. Collect from Pokemon Home. This is the ones we got. When collected from game, the Pokemon current strength will be used to determine the strength of the Pokemon Champions. From there, even if you make changes to that Pokemon in other games, some changes do not carry over. Yes. Yay! You have visitors arrived from Pokemon. Welcome from Pokemon Home. You receive a reward, and those are the ones we got. Glowadite and all the other goodies. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Chestnut gift. Claim. So we got Chestnutite. Delphoxite, Greninjaite, and Floatite. Let's see. Missions, here we go. Oh, hello, we got some VPs. Now, let's do some dailies. I want to take a look what we can get. So, recruit Pokemon with a trial, take part in 1 ranked battle. So, why don't we do this? First, let's go do a recruit. Recruit a Pokemon. Let's see what we get. You can now meet a new lineup at no cost. Alright, let's take a look and see what we get. Looks like we got some regs. So let's see what Pokemon we got. We got Sneasler, Mamoswine, Tauros, Googergeist, Zoroark, Lopunny, Roserade, Gallade, Starmie, Sylveon. Yeah, we got one of these permas, so we can always do trial, because I can always breed one of those things anyway. Do you want to recruit Sylveon for a trial period? Yes. Anyway, let's see. We got that out of the way. Let's see, we got another mission. Let's see what we claim. A quick coupon. We just gotta complete one more. So while we're here, why don't we take a look at our box and make a 2 team, shall we? Let's see. Alright, in your box, you can review the Pokemon you recruit to make your team. Use the sorting and filter to do such. Yeah, so some of them know moves that we can't do. But I can always choose some teams we can pick. Alright, we got you. And here's a fun fact. Most of the Pokemon you can bring over have unique... Register Pokemon. And we can also train them too. There's a lot of cool features. But here's how it goes. You see, I have 19 Pokemon, so it's just one box. That's pretty good. So there we go. Now we just need to choose some items. Here's the shop. This is where you basically just choose what you need. That's how it works. Here we go. The shop screen is divided into 2 sections, the Premium Shop and the Frontier Shop. The Premium Shop, you can purchase memberships, premium battle passes, and more. In the Frontier Shop, you can exchange your VP for things like held items for your Pokemon or new clothes. Here we go. So we need to choose some of the ones we need. But it's not much of a worry, I just choose what I need. So first, we're gonna need a black belt, of course. There we go. Got a mental note. Oh, mental herb. Transaction complete. It's always tricky because you want to get your items first. Deals with this. Colbor. Not Colbot, Colbor. There we go. Obtain. Transaction complete. Scope lands. Pinky. charcoal. We're gonna need that. Where is... Okay, where the hell the items? We got silk scarf. I just need to find... Alright, we'll play with what we got. We'll just have to play with what we ask. Don't have that. Guess I have to go with an oranberry for now. Seriously. We don't got cobalt, we got black belt, got agronite, charcoal, leftovers. Need to take a look. Oh, right, never mind. I already... Oh, duh. Never mind. We're in an ad break, so... I forgot about that. So... Alright, let's take a peek. Right. Give an item health, so we'll give you a... Oh, duh. Let's give mental herb. Oh, we got a starter mission. Do some shopping at the screen. We got some quick stuff. Alright, now, let's see. Box. Oh. Hold up, let's take a peek. I'll figure this out. Come on. The heck am I supposed to find? Okay, I'm trying to find items. So hold up. Hold up. Shoot. There we go. Gonna need charcoal. Nope. Nope. Bulberberry. Now we're gonna give you a black belt. Let's... Agronite. There we go. Leftovers. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's do some training. Now this is where we get to see some cool parts. Alright, let's see. There's Pokemon training. This is the one we're talking about. So let's see how this works. So this is how it works. Let's start out with our good friend here. She's got, 2 stats in those. This shouldn't be a problem. By using VP, you can train Pokemon and change their stat points, stat alignments, movement abilities, and more. Room. Ah, there we go. Since she's already got max, it is how it works. You see how each point works? Oh, I could base... Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. I get it. Leave that alone. See, for those wondering, you see, each point basically does this. That's a star points of 66, which is 252. So it took me a while to figure this out. Okay. Okay, that could work, so we just need 2 of that. That's how it works. And that's how it works. 160 VP. That's how it works. So we got that. So everything's set. So we just have to deal with this. So commence the training. Yes. But we'll just do this to show a VP cannot be used return. So yeah. And there we go. Add a Rene's on there. Next, of course, is Copagrigus. So let's see. This one doesn't have any good abilities, which is good. This is how the trick works. Let's say we do this, right? Which is... this, and let's say we do... that should work. And let's say that's 330, but let's say we want to add something and get rid of, let's say, that Protect. We can take a look at any move type that works well. So let's say this. We got Ghost, Confuse Ray, Destiny Bond, Hex, Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, that can't really work. So that'll have to be it. But let's say I don't want to spend that much, right? let's use a training ticket we saved up. There we go. Therefore, you don't have to spend money. Pretty good. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. There we go. Alright, so in this case, take this. Go. And of course, there we go. And of course, commence the training. This. There we go. Wait, that takes care of that. Next, of course. I do find this interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take Rango. Next, of course. But let's say we don't like that rock head, right? I can change to sturdy. That could work out. That's gonna cost a lot of abilities, but again, that way we use those tickets. That way it's good if you don't want to be blowing a ton of resources. Perfect if I say so myself. So let's see. So Leo setup, had a Rene's good. Alright, we got 3 of those. Conkeldurr. Now we just need Conkeldurr. There we go. Right, so we just need let's do attack, of course. That'll work. For those wondering, you see these points. Of course, we're gonna need special advance. There we go. Let's see, I could probably do that. Let's do a commence training, since this is not something... Yes. We can make some more points, do 1 rank battle, and we get our daily. Go, that's 1 down. Oh. Next up, got G. Now we'll just do Fairgarath. Go, of course, we're gonna need... We don't need speed. Give ourselves some speed. 124, which is if you divide by 8. points. Each sub, I would say, stat point. Go, come on. So 8, so 124, if I remember, 124. 8. Okay, so 15 points. Got it. So that's how it works. Alright. That should work. So the next one, of course, is the conversion for, let's say, that's a 134. That is, I'm guessing, defense. Here's somebody here, so here we go. 16. That is defense. Yep, defense. There we go. That's another VP. Go. Yep, convert. That should take a while. Sorry about the quietness, folks. It's always the tricky part trying to prepare teams. Now that we got ourselves ready, steady. So let's see. Fairgraph is ready. Yona is ready. Cleo. Yep, Rango. Now let's do a test. 2 hours remaining. Let's do one test of a rank battle. Alright. Rank battles. Let's do a test, shall we? In ranked battles, you can face off against other trainers from around the world in single battles or double battle formats. Each session's a new challenge to complete. You move the ranker down to rank on the number of wins and losses you accumulate. If you reach Master Ball tier, you'll compete for your fellow trainers for your final placement, which is based on your rating. When each battle season ends, you'll be able to receive rewards depending on how your final rank or how high you managed to place. Once the new season starts, all results will be reset and every trainer will begin once more from the Pokeball tier. Battle regulations will change each season, so make sure to check all the details in the news and accumulations. Double Ball. Hold up. Let's do Team 2. Like this team. Change battle music. Randomize, yep. Begin the matchmaking. Commence the matchmaking. This is gonna be a lot of brain matching, shall we? Ooh, okay. Like we're dealing with our first battle. Our first catch of the day. Let's see, we're dealing with a Pikachu King Gambit, so I'd say we're going to need... Let's see, we'll open up with... Let's open up with G first. If we're dealing with other Pokemon, I'd say maybe... Got 4 Pokemon there. I'd say maybe start out with... Got a lot of water, so let's start off with Dora next. We'll have Leo and then Rango last. That should be ready. Let's see how well we do. As I said, I'm a little bit rusty, so a sting of battle might be a bit inevitable. Alright. King Gambit and Garchomp. Of course, we got G and Dora. Okay, Farigiraf is going to do Trick Room. We're going to Mach Punch King Gambit. Oh! Knockout! There we go. Trick Room is now operational. Now witness the power of this fully armed and operational Trick Room. Dude, seriously? Bruh, seriously? Come on, let's do some damage. Right, what does it do? Seriously, really? It's just doing... Okay, I'm a little bit curious but concerned. Huh. Pikachu, eh? Alright, we'll just do another Hyper Voice. And I guess we're gonna do Mach Punch that Pikachu. Ooh. That Zoomerl must be a really little booger. And that takes care of that. Don't know if it's a bot or whatever, but hey. At least we won. At least that worked. So let's see. Take part in a rank battle. We got... There's our points, and yay, rank 1. Okay, let's keep hitting. We'll do 3 ones, and I'm gonna take a breather after that, and then we'll take a look. But hey, I have to say, looking pretty good. So Barrett. So what are we dealing with? Now that we got 1 win on a rank ladder, let's see what we deal with. All right, so I see Charizard, Whimsicott, and the others. I ain't risking that Pokemon, and we got 3 of them there, so... I think our first battle we should probably do is get Yona up first. Let's see... Rango next. Theo third. And maybe... Ori last. Ooh. Let's see what we're dealing with first. Whimsicott and Azumarill, figures. Yona and Rango. Alright, so first thing, of course, Trick Room. Next up, we're gonna heavy slam that Whimsicott. Really? Alright. Squish! That Whimsicott is like a bug to Rango. And insects get squashed! already know what we're gonna do. Dazzling Gleam on both. Fight. Mega Evolve. I think we're going to do Heavy Slam on that Azumarill. Time to Mega Evolve. And we get Mega Aggron, aka Big Mac. Now Rango is fatter than ever. Let's see. Yo, how you doing? Are you winning? Well, what do you think right here, Larry? I'm running the Trick Room team. That's my forte. Oh, now we got the Zard. This is going to be interesting. So we'll Dazzling Green here. Aggron's going to deal with... I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. There we go. Dude, you're not hitting my other? Oh, I see what he's... Oh, sheesh. Either way, you're gonna get psychicked in the face, and you're gonna get another ice punch to the face. You forget, Trick Room is still in play! And scratch one. I don't like lizards. I love lizards. Ah, cool, thanks. Looks like we won our second one. 2-win streak. We got VP and why don't we do one more? Let's keep. You know what? I think let's keep going. I gotta feel I'm on a hawk. I feel like I'm on a. No, don't get too cocky. Don't get cocky. We're on a win streak, so it shows basically that we're doing pretty well. I don't want to basically toot my own horn, because if you get too arrogant, then next thing you know, I get my teeth kicked in. And it's not going to end well. So I see we got Crocodile, a Cleavor. Okie so we'll take Fiona first. I see we're going to be dealing with a Rotom. Will you battle me at some point, maybe? Well, we could set up a fight match, and I see we got plenty of those, so let's just set up the usual. I see we got some other types, so I'll take Dora third, and lastly, Cleo last. Commence the jiggling! Crocodile and D-Knight, eh? Alright. Go on, Finn and Tori. Alright, so first thing we'll do is we'll activate Trick Room. I got a feeling he's gonna try and do something stupid, so fight. Protect up. Just in case. Yep. I knew it. I predicted. Ouch. Okay, that's gonna sting. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna do Dazzling Gleam. Next up, Solar Beam, Crocodile. Come on, do something stupid. So now we're noticing we're dealing with a human player, because it's taking a while. And guess what? Beam attack! Orbital laser! Woof! Good douche! Ooh, that got a sting. Yeah, you're not gonna do much, Palo. Oh, I ain't dumb. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. That is gonna hurt. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, come on. I'm leaving it. I'm gonna ignore that. Will you? I'm ignoring that. Because I'm not dealing with a phone. If this was an online regular battle, I would be doing it. But seriously, I cannot basically distract. So, Weebor, eh? Alright, we'll just have to do another... Let's see, we could do Psychic, Weebor. Better yet, we could do Dazzling Gleam again. And then I'm gonna do another Solar Beam on Rotom. Boosh! Skadoosh! Okay, now we just do the same as before. First, Dazzling Gleam. Then I'm gonna have to do... Eruption. That should work. Come on. Rack up. Rack up. Boom. And there we go. Sheesh. That worked out well. Chebalonks. You know, I just noticed something. All the Pokeballs that you guys shows up on the guy's side belt. 3 win streak. Hello, we got to Pokeball rank 3. Ooh. Why don't we take a breather for now? I need to go take care of looks, so let's quit battling for now. I need to take a breather so we can take a peek at some of my new rewards we got. Hello, what do we... I need to take a look. Let's see, we got take 1, we got another skip. Next up, daily missions. 500 VP. Win 3 ranked battles without any of your team fainting. Neat. And these are all the VPs you get weekly, so it's pretty good. Then we just got to do... Oh, almost forgot. I better show something cool while we do this. Let's say we want to deal with this, right? Let's take a peek. Replica Team. With the Replica Team feature, you can make new battle teams based on your team that other trainers have shared. You can share your own teams too. If your Pokemon have different stats or moves or abilities than those in the battle team replica, you can train all your Pokemon once to make a match. Let's share one of my battle teams. We'll do Team 2. Share this team. Yes, and here's the team for you guys if you want to have a little bit of fun with a trick room. I'm not a master expert builder, so if you're looking for anything better, you can always look at others. Your battle team has been shared. There it is. So there's a mad battle team, so we got a battle team ready. Now we just go pop in. I want to take a look what we got here. A new battle pass will be available each season. Let's see, we got Dragonite. Right, we got a Dragonite. We got this. There's also stuff you can get here too, but as I said, I can migrate many of the other better Pokemon over and get them over. But they also have certain things like Chingon and all the upgrades, so those are all cosmetics. Once I get at least maybe to 30, it should be there. Alright. But that's for the season, so I might do that later. But if you want to do a battle, you're free to do so. Okay, we got a quick coupon. Use the auto team build feature to build a team. Check out the battle data screen. Check out the news section screen. Alright. Let's take a look. So let's take a look at sub news. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's the customization. Nice. So this is where we get to make our guy look good. Eh. Oh yeah, we can choose there, pre-battle pose, throwing style, victory pose. Perfect what we got. Save changes. There we go. But if you change your outfit... Oh, is that what mission is this? Oh, starter mission. At least we're hoarding up on quick coupons. Did our weekly, so that daily, so that should be good. Okay. So we could do this. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Battle data. Here we go. With battle data feature, you can check the results of various competition ranked battle seasons. You can also see data on the Pokemon that were more frequently used in battle. Did not participate in M1, online competitions, all competitions, warm-up challenge. So we got till there, so we could always do that till the 12th, and that's a warm-up challenge. I could probably do that if possible. Okay, if you want to take part of a private battle, we could do that, so, Are you online anyway, Jax, if you want to have some fun? Here we go. Private battles are held by creating rooms in which you face off against friends and other trainers under various battle rules. Others can join who made inputting a room ID, so you can send invitation to friends, which will allow them to join a room directly without needing to know the ID. If you want to be able to take a look, I could do that. If not, you know, it's no skin off my back. Just give me a heads up, Jax, if you want to end up having a battle. Do a casual fight. You will face off against other trainers from around the world in single or double battle format. Don't even worry about winning or losing. These battles won't affect your current rating. Ah, well. In matchmaking. I still want to take a look, so we'll see how this is. Okay, Sky. Cool. So who are we dealing with? Alright, I see... Ooh, this is interesting. I see 3 fire types. This is gonna be interesting. A lot of hitters. So first, if we're dealing with a Whimsicott, and a bunch of fire types, I think our best bet for this would be... We'll open with Cleo for... No, better not Cleo. We could do G first, followed by Rango. There's a lot of heavy hitters. We're gonna need something that can... Cleo third, and maybe Dora last. Anyway, let's take a look at a casual fight. As I said, win or lose, it's not a worry. So we're dealing... Ooh, I love this one. I like this battle theme. Ooh. Incineroar. Oh, double intimidate. Clever girl. Clever move. Clever move. Trick Room. We'll open up with Trick Room. Next, we'll do fight. Mega evolve. We'll do these just in case. Protect up in case they decide to zero in on one of my Pokemon. Oh, you're gonna Mega Evolve, you little booger, aren't ya? Okay. There we go. Let's see what you're gonna do. No power for you. We'll do Hyper Voice on those two. We're gonna probably have to do... We'll probably do Heavy Slam on the Gyarados. No, that ain't good. Oh, you're gonna burn me, aren't you? Olber Berry, not bad. Ouch. Okay, G's defense fell. Alright, we're gonna need to do another Hyper Voice for this since he's using Dark types. Alright, we're gonna need to pick something. Here we go! This should work! This should work! I see what you're gonna do. Okay, that's no problem. Next up, we're gonna pull up is Cofagrigus. Joe me a Cofagrigus. Alright, so we're probably gonna need Will-O-Wisp the Gyarados. Rain Punch that Incineroar. That's no problem. Ooh, Garchomp, eh? Alright, so we're gonna need to Will-O-Wisp Chompy right here. And then we're gonna... let's see... Rain Punch that Mega Gyarados. Come on. Yeah, it looks like he's thinking, too. Ah, you bastard! Clever boy. Ah, shit. We gotta knock off that Typhlosion! Come on! We could still win even if we could do. We lost Beargarath. Come on. Ah, nuts! That should work regardless. Guess our last one is going to be Rango for this fight. Alright, we're just going to have to hit that Typhlosion. Extremely effective against Ligarchomp. There we go, come on. Come on! Alright, we're in a It's gonna do little! Come on, do some damage. Do some damage. Okay, that did well. Uh-oh. Filter's down. Okay, he's got a mold breaker. Time to do an earthquake. Come on, earthquake time. This is now down to the wire. Come on. Oh, you bastard! Oh, everyone's protecting? Seriously? What are the odds? Come on. He may be going down, but I'm taking him with me. Yeah, there goes Cleo, but I'm not worried about that. There goes the mummy. Everybody the mummy. Oh, pits. Yeah, this was a close one. Yeah, he won this one. I mean, I'm not against it. That was just a close fight, but hey, as I said, casual fight. I got played right there. There's nothing much I could... It's not much of a worry, but it was a close one. I'm really that close. My phone, I'm back. My phone died. Ah, okay, good. I was gonna ask, do you still want to be able to do a, private match? Okay, good. Here we go. I'll make a room. All right, we'll have to, do you want singles or doubles is my curious question. Singles or doubles? All right, good it is. All right. Here's the room ID right here. For those want to curious, 6147 and 349s. All right. So I'll be using the trick room team. All right. Hold up. All right, I see someone joined in. So how are you doing, Chojin? Lost my casual match, but it wasn't really much of anything. It was a close one. If it wasn't for the fact that the trick room ran out, I would have had an advantage. It's me. Yeah, I noticed. I'll be using this. Get ready. So you're Jax, right? Alright, let's have some fun. Okay. Ooh. Interesting choice of Pokemon you got there. This could be a bit of a bugaboo. But I see you got a few other Pokemon that could help. So I think for this one, I'll start off with you first. Second. There we go. This should work. Let's see. Ooh! May the best one win. Palafin and Decidueye. Good start. Here we go. Go. Now we get the carnage. Go. Oh! Ooh! Ew! That hurts! still the Charizard I gotta deal with. How many turns has it been? Oh, Dipto! Damn! Damn! Shh. You are one clever bastard right there, Jax. No. Okay, good move. Better paper voice up this. Oh, good move. Uh-oh. Oh, now he's got the Palafin. This is gonna be This is gonna be an interesting little bout. First, I better set up the trick room. May as well try and see what he does. Ow! That really hurts. Anyway, I better... Here we go. Time to send out Tori for this one. Go! Now that should hopefully do well. Of course, orbital laser. Wow. I'm surprised Palafin actually survived the beam. Good game, Jax. Can we rematch? Sure. Alright. We could rematch if you want. Why, you want to edit your... I got some info. Okay. Alright, just prepare your different team. Unless you want to do a different team or something. Unless you want me to keep my trick room one. Okay. Alright, we'll rematch. Do what you want. Alright. Okay, what info? I want to see what you're gonna... Alright, let's see. Alright, let's try again. See what how we're gonna deal with this one. Ooh, this is retro. Alright, let's see what we're gonna deal with. Oh! Oh, okay. That stings. Oh, you little bastard! I'm not powering up that Pokemon. Nuts. Come on. Oh, you got... Oh! You got the Zard X! And no more Alakazam for you. But I'm not worried about that Zard. What's it gonna do? Oof. Okay, that's gotta stick. That's gonna leave a mark. That's a stain. Right, so we're gonna do Shadow Ball on you. Okay, that stings a little bit. Come on and hold out there, Cleo. How many we got? Okay, one more turn, so... I gotta take care of that Zard. That thing really likes to hit like a mother trucker. Do, 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 do. Oh, poor thing. You're one sturdy little Palafin. I might as well finish it up. One more. Okay. No problem. I'll do one more. No, next time what I'll do is I won't use the Trick Room key. If it makes it if it does it better. I'm not against it. It's just I want to try something different to make it more fair. I'm not against it. It's just it just felt a little. How about this? This should work. There we go. Let's see what we're gonna deal with. Let's see. Alright. Oh! Well, well, well! Which teams? Alright, no worries. This could be interesting. So I see 2 Pokemon we can deal with. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Venusaur and Charizard. Not bad. Palafin and Hydreigon. Alright. Ah, Charizardite X. Oh, that's surprising. Oh, that hurts. There we go. We'll switch you out. There we go. This could work. Go Palafin! Do that. Jet Punch! Falcon Punch! Oh, you little booger. Seriously, I'm not... Come on. No Charizard for you. There we go. Okay, now this is gonna be a bit of a bugaboo. Ooh. We need to jet punch that Scizor. Yeah, that hurts. Oof! Ooh! Ew! Not my All Might! Okay, we got Aggron now. Gotta deal with that Mimikyu before it basically decides to... Oh, you look... Yeah, repeating that's not really gonna work out well. And now we're down to 2-1. Only one way we can do that. This boils down to whatever one's gonna fall first. Question. Okay. See that damage. Woo! I know. It was that's a, and I was using a rental. That was just the team, that was the default team I had when you get the game. That was a toughie. Man. I need to, you know, I'm gonna have to sit down a moment. I just got myself, I'm on an adrenal high right here at the moment. That was really a close one. And this is the type of fights I really like. Not the ones that are sweeps, but the ones that are nail-bitingly close. To me, that is the true pinnacle of Pokemon battling in my book. Where you can bait where it's so nail-bitingly close that it could basically be right down to the wire. I gotta give you props on that, Jax. Anyway, I need to take a breather at the moment, so I'm gonna quit the thing right here for now, but thanks for the battle, Jax. And what was the info? And what was your info you were showing? That you had a few shiny Pokemon, which I have to say, nice job on the Scizor. I was worried you got a Bullet Punch. I think I'm gonna stop for now. Whew. I'm gonna take a bit of a breather right here, folks. I can always reopen the room again if you need to, but I need to sit down from this one. Sheesh. Anyway. Whew. Son of a gun. But thanks for that 1K VP. Let's see if I can get the next. So I'm gonna take a bit of a breather right now, kids. Well, I'll be right back. So have a good one right there. If you kept using that Aggron for the second match, I could have trick on Alakazam. Ah, cool. I'll be right back.
Roxanne is gonna be so.
That's the girl fuckboy that's about.
What the hell is with these jump scares? Two. At least we got some food, so that produces that, so we make a few more food on that. But anyway, looks like Henry did evolve, so he's reached the zenith, so yep! Yay! Guess what? We can now Digivolve.
Oh, they're up on the floor. Hi.
Alright, I see you, and Bammo! Dome shot. That was a beautiful dome shot. Clip that if you want to.
You think? Hey! Hey chat, take a look. So I heard you guys like mudkips. Here's a whole horde of them. I'm gonna say the line, folks, so say it with me.
今度はこちらから行くぞ。覚悟してもらおう。
This friend of mine is burning red! Its loud roar tells me to grasp victory! Erupting! Fire! And now, it's all!
Oh my god!
Huh? Where's my bowl? You didn't eat it, did you?
Eddie?
You didn't finish, so...
I was going to finish it.
Hey, didn't you just order more a second ago? How many have you eaten?
I don't know how to count.
You little liar. Give me that check. Let's see here. 1, 2, 10 bowls?
Eddie, you little pig!
Yuki-chan's makes it 11.
Teddy, you gross. Now that we got that taken care of, and I got myself some water.
Finish mine.
But oh boy, if you kept using that aggron for the second match, I would have used trick. I had trick on Alakazam. Ah, cool. Take it you were gonna swap some items, huh? That would have been interesting. You would have denied me my god. If that would have been the case, I wonder if that could be useful in a situation when you're using it against others. Let's see the Frontier Shop. We got Mega Stones. Ah. At least we got some decent stuff. Shell Bell is not bad. But for the time being, we only got some minimums. Scope lens and a light ball, eh? Anyway, why don't we take a look, now that we got ourselves diffused and got that taken care of, why don't we have ourselves a little bit fun with another battle? We'll do another ranked. I want to see if we can get to Great Ball. So why don't we switch to our Trick Room team for this fight? Begin the matchmaking. But yeah, I was a little puzzled when you were trying to use Sucker Punch after learning about, Chassel, huh? Alright, let's see. I see a few Pokemon. I see a Volcarona, a Lucha, Aegislash, and a Starmie. So I think for this fight... I think our best bet for this one we should do is... Let's see. We'll open with Fairgraph. As we're dealing with Delphox, I think our best one would be... Yeah, we'll do... Let's see. Rango next. No, better yet. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do Rango next. Tori third. Cleo last. This is gonna be a toughie. But I should be hopefully ready. Ooh! Oras! Age of Slash and Volcarona. I knew it was gonna open with a Volky. G and Rongo. We'll open up with a Trick Room. We're gonna do... Let's see, yeah. We're gonna do, Protect. Bait him into something. Let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, I can't risk that guy getting hit, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna concentrate on that. And then Earthquake, regretfully, is gonna hit Chi, but it's worth it. Okay, that's a beefy Volky. You better heavy slam that Volky. Come on. Okay, that worked. Neat. A critical hit. Uh-oh. That's no problem. Okay, what's he gonna do next? Oh no, you knocked out my Pokemon! Okay, so that... Hold up. So let's see. We'll have to take Tori out for this one. Okay, he's gonna probably use Dayan. And of course, we got Tori now up. That was a bad prediction. Let's see. We're gonna... Let's see. Why... Alright, so we're gonna need to do Hyper Voice for these. Then we're gonna Eruption the hell out of things. Come on. Of course. Of course he's getting... But joke's on you! None of my guys are heavy hitters. Okay, so he's gonna set up. Okay, and this is gonna be interesting. Alright, as per usual, hyper voice and erupt. Come on. There! Oh! Double! Shit! Shit, that really... that... I was not anticipating a double knockout thanks to Tori. Tori for the win! Son of a bitch. Trick room. Then we're gonna do solar beam. Come on. And that Starmie's gonna have an advantage. Boosh! Serious, I was not anticipating a twofer. Well, there goes Chase. Neat. Okay, we got a rank 4. Let's continue. Seriously, I was not anticipating to be able to play through that. Alright. So let's see what we can do. Let's see, I see. Oh, water team. I see what he's gonna do. Since we're dealing with the Zoroark and the others, I'm gonna switch over to you first. Dora for second. Tori for third. And since I'm seeing a lot of special hitters, I'd say last should be Cleo. Alright. We're doing a Raoul Pokeball Tier 2. Let's see what he's... Luca. Yep, knew it! Little Booger was gonna plan that crap. Lucky for me, I can prepare. First, we're going to Trick Room the hell out of that. Next, I'm gonna Mach Punch into Lucario. I knew he was gonna pull out the Pelipper. Good thing I didn't just open up with my usual. Oh! You little bastard! I see what he did. He used... I forgot about the Hisuian Zoroark. Rotom. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do next. Okay, I see what you're gonna do. Super effective on Dora. Trick Room. Since we know we're dealing with the dark type, I know how to deal with that stupid thing. So we're gonna switch you out for Tori. And then I'm gonna... Yeah, I know that thing. If a move doesn't hit like that, it's gonna be something. There, that should deal with the weather. Knew it. No Rotom for you. Ah, yes, it's probably a hacked. Yep, he brought out the rain. Let's see. We're gonna need... Yeah, we're gonna hit that Rotom next. Citrus berry. Should have done that. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, that did hurt. I know he's gonna probably do hurt. A water pulse. Really? I was anticipating a, nuts. Alright, so first we're gonna need to hyper voice both of those. I'm gonna need to drain punch that Rotom! I'm surprised he didn't even have Hurricane. Either way, we better think of something quick. Come on, G, do something. Yes! Jaboosh! Skidoosh! Uh-oh. And now we have the original Lucario. Alright. Alright, we gotta hyper voice this. And Dora is going to drain punch that Lucario. Come on. You're not gonna make a you're not gonna bullet punch. You're not gonna be able to bullet punch. I warned you. I warned you. You're not gonna be able to bullet punch. Come on. He's probably gonna forfeit. Or not. That should mitigate the damage. Mach punch. Oh, that worked out damn well. Let's see, we got 5 rank battles. Pokeball rank 1. Why don't we let's take a breather from this one. See what we get. Right, we got that. Ember right. Teammate ticket. Bad. View the mission. Let's see. Weekly mission. 5 rank battles. Hooray! Hooray! That worked. How do I check the news section is the question. Profile, achievement, friend. Here we are, news. Alright. That worked out well. There we go. Alright, event ongoing. We'll do one more, and maybe if I can win this one, we could be able to make Master Ball. We can be able to make Great Ball. We're just one streak away from basically getting into there. I'm gonna take my quick time. So we got DB Battler, huh? Now we're dealing with human players, which is a good thrill. So let's see. I see a lot more water types this time, and a Toxicroak. Let's see. Since we're dealing with a Clefable and that, I'm guessing we're probably gonna be dealing with some slow teams. So for this fight, I believe since we got 3 poison types and electric, we're gonna need something to deal with some water. So I think for this fight, since a lot of them seem to be poisons, we'll have to start off with Bear Giraffe first, Rango second, Tori third, and let's see, we could do Cleo last. Yep, that'll work. Let's see. Clefable and Rotom. Had a feeling. G and Rongo. Protect. Just its setup. Mega Clefable. Knew it. There we go. Open up with usual. Let's see. Alright, so first, Hyper Voice as usual. Next up, Heavy Slam, Clefable. I want to see if he's going to switch out something like Pelipper or whatever. Come on. Yep, knew it. He was going to withdraw. Of course, he's going to use that. Okay. Oh, okay. He one-shotted that Pokemon. That's not a problem. We're gonna do Eruption. Probably gonna switch out Pelipper. Yep. I knew that prediction. This is why I come prepared. That's not a problem. Alright, time to switch out to Cleo. Not gonna work. Oh, wait. Oh, you knocked out one of them. Come on. Yep, figured it out. You're dead. Oh, wow. It. You got a focus sash. Ah, clever. You baked. Okay, that ain't good. Ended due to a forfeit? I guess I might have broke his combo. I mean, he had his Pelipper, he could have turned the fight around, but, can't really blame people on that. And there we go! We made it to the Great Ball rank! Nice job. That worked out well. We made it to Great Ball. Lovely to see you, Finn. It's been a while. We only been there like a few hours ago. Oh, you're Caraway. Z Caraway. I'm so thrilled to meet you that I don't even know what to say. Come now, Totora. There's no need to get starstruck, I assure you. I heard about Finn's latest accomplishments, so I decided to pay a visit. Congratulations on your fine work in reaching the Great Ball tier. In recognition of your efforts, please allow me to confer upon you this rather great title. You've earned the title of Great Trainer. Your box maximum capacity will increase to fit 5 more Pokemon. Way to go, you! Now that you can store more Pokemon, it'll be easier to even use all sorts of different strategies in your battles. The road to Champion tier is long, but this marks a significant step toward that goal. I look forward to more great work from you. From now, I shall take my leave. Take care. Donkey, Caraway. Come back anytime. I have to say, that's pretty impressive. Wow, Caraway complimented you. Do you have any idea how amazing that makes you? Whatever you're doing, Finn, keep right on doing it. Well, that worked out well. We got the title Great Trainer. Let's see the mailbox. Rank up reward. We got 1,000 VP. And of course, we start a mission. we got 2K VP. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, I gotta say, let's take a look if we get any new items in the shop is my curious question. Let's see. Nope. 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 Okay, we got some cool stuff. Underhand, superstar style, macho style, left-handed, dignified, cute, spinning, sideways, underhand, confident win, Pokeball brandishing winner, crowd loving win, gutsy winner. Alright. I'd say we're doing pretty well. Wait. Alright, let's do these. Battle. But it looks like EV training does carry over to that, so that's pretty good. So in the future, I might decide to off-stream train EV train with most of the others. Maybe I'll try another. So let's do one more. Let's do a test in the Great Ball now. I have to say, this team is really helping me. I may have to do this before the next meta comes out. Alex. Let's see basically if my first introduction to Great Ball will get me anywhere. Let's see, I see Palafin, Pelipper, Sylveon, Gengar, and the others. So, Beargaraf will be there. Rongo will be second. Let's see. Tori third. And Fiona Light. Begin battle. All right. Palafin and Dragonite. Okay, so usual as well. Open up with a Trick Room. We're gonna hit that Dragonite. That should work out well. There we go. And of course, we get Mega Aggron. Ooh, that's got a sting. Alright, not bad. Boosh. Room is now set up. Now we just do the fun part. Do this. Ice Punch that Dragonite. Come on. I want to see what we can deal. He's probably thinking. Okay, he switched out the Palafin. Ah, I see what he's gonna do. He's gonna bring multi-scale out in order to deal with this, but not bad, but, you know. Unfortunately, that didn't go as anticipated. Didn't go for you that well. Now he's got the hero form. That ain't good. switch out Tori for this one. Alright, return Rango. Go Tori! Oh, clever move! Now that's something new. Ouch. Solar beam. Just in case. 'Cause I know if he tries another wide guard. Oh, he withdrew Palapin, eh? And he's gonna bring out Genki. Oh, clever boy, clever boy. How the hell are you? Whatever. Sheesh. Oh no, you disabled my solar beam. There's only so much you can do with that. He is trying to outplay me, that's for certain. Yeah, but that's gonna fail. Double kill! Uh-oh. I'm gonna bait him. See that damage? Come on. Oh wait, duh. Oh, he forfeited. Yeah. Well, he did well. I'm not gonna lie. I see. Alright, let's continue battling. I was surprised that actually pulled off. And once we do this, I might end it a little earlier than usual, but, you know. I have to say, it's pretty fun. Oh, we're dealing with Tommy now. Huh. I wonder if it's the isekai version of the late Thomas Oliver. Or Jason David Frank. So let's see. We see Paraligator. Ooh, I see. He's gonna run a Sun team. Judging from that, it's gonna be a lot of big boys. That's a given. So I got a feeling I'm gonna switch to Fiona first. Rango second. Fiona third. Maybe Dora last. Could do, yeah, Dora last. Done. Alright, so we got a rank ball 3, so let's see what we can deal with. Torkoal and Charizard, of course, he's gonna open up with that move. for this. Open up with a trick room. Protect. It's gonna be tricky because he's gonna try and do stuff to deal some damage. Oh, that worked. Okay, that survived. Good. You gotta deal with that torque hole. What the hell? Oh, come on! She'll be able to deal some damage, so we need... Alright, we're gonna need to psychic the hell out of that torque hole. There we go, come on. Ah, I should have just... That was a misplay. Come on. And of course, that was it. That was basically humiliating. I didn't know what his fourth Pokemon was gonna be. Should have gone for the torque hole. That was a sweep. Oh, there goes my streak. Well, there goes the streak. Alright, so we got another rain team we gotta deal with. A lot of ghosts and ghost types. So I think for this, we'll start off with the usual. next we could do is do Rango 2, G third, and maybe Leo last. Alright, so we got Sinistra, so Trick Room first. Going pretty well. Come on. Come on, really? Come on. Do it. Uh-oh. There we go, come on. Yeah, of course he's gonna do that. Sheesh. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out. Sorry about being quiet. I mean, I'm surprised. I don't know if this is one of these dry spirals or whatever. Yep, prediction time! Come on, really? Come on. Come on! Come on. You just have to hit the other. Come on. Yeah, this is just a wall. This is not much fun or anything. As I said, this is the humility right here. Since the one thing I stated, I boasted my big ass mouth, and now I'm gonna get my teeth kicked in. Well, at least I do. Oh, I went down a rank? Okay. Let's see. Alright, now we're dealing with the Whimsicott and the others, so I know we got a snow warning and a Garchomp. Let's start off with Patarene, you next, Dora, better yet, start off with you first, Rango next, Ori third, G last. That should work. Go. Let's see. So it's a special sweeper, huh? Alright, let's see. Come on. Garchomp's gonna use the Temper Flare. Okay. Okay, why the hell are you hitting my guy? Come on, let's see the damage. Alright, we better deal with that. At least the Chomper's down. Temper's not gonna do much. Let's see the next hit. Absol. Okay. I'm gonna, let's see. We'll Shadow Ball that Arcanine, and then we're gonna Heavy Slam that Absol. Alright, fat boy, you know what to do. Sit on him. justified. I see. Clever. Alright, heavy slam that Frostlass. Squisher! Come on. There we go. Alright. Absol, and lastly, we're just gonna Ice Punch you. Oh no, you knocked down my Pokemon! Whatever shall I do? Ah, well, you know, that worked out well. Wait. Wait. You're telling me I actually gain points even if I lose? Huh. Neat. Moon Man. Oh boy. We're fighting Mac tonight. Oh. Alright, I see Tyranitar. Oh, he's got some weather teams. So I'm gonna think what we'll do is, since we're dealing with the Gengar, we'll open up with this first. Open up with you. Dora next. Ori third. And Fiona last. Because Dora could help us out tremendously against many of the other guys. Come on. The bucket. Come on. Did he choose any Pokemon? Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. So, Super Rookie. So he's opening with Gengar and Tyranitar. Alright. I see what he's gonna do. Extremely effective. Do that. So he has to start out with T-Tar in order to start some damage, huh? Ah! Joke's on you, I wasn't focusing on you, pal. Gulp. Ha! Gulp shitto didn't work that way, pal. I'm surprised he didn't even taunt me. Ouch. Azumarill. Come on. Boom. Ha. There it goes. There goes my fair giraffe. Okay, double knockout. All right. Time for Tori. Come on. Oh, you little bastard. Knock it off. Come on. Bonk. Come on. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was my last one. Yeah, that took care of that team. Try again. Okay, we're seeing a lot more fire types. There we go. Let's try again. Maintenance is ongoing. Shoot. Maintenance currently ongoing. Schedule maintenance appearance. Da, 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 da. Alright, so I guess that's it. I guess basically that's a hard basic of telling us to stop, so... Oh, well. Guess that's it. I guess we're done for now. Anyway, let's get ourselves back into the transition screen and the whole thing. Well, I gotta say, that's pretty fun. You get your ups and your downs. I might take a look and see what counters we got, but I'm afraid that's it for the day, so that'll be it. Anyway, hope you like you do so. Just a friendly reminder, if you like what you see here, don't be afraid to hit that follow and subscribe. I also forgot to give shout-outs, but too late, so... Anyway, remember, if you got there, you got a Ko-Fi if you want to donate to me, Blue Sky for that, and Archive, among others. Anyway, hope you guys don't mind the fun. I don't think we'll be doing much of anything. I'll be getting myself ready and taking a breather. Because sheesh, that thing took a lot. Anyway, hope you have a good one, everybody. See you tomorrow, because we'll be doing this again. Till then, everybody, laters. Laters.